Norma by Vincenzo Bellini. The synopsis is presented by Opera Inside, the online opera guide. The roles: Oroveso, Archdruid. Norma, High Priestess of the Druids and daughter of Oroveso. Adalgisa, Virgin of the Temple of Iminso. Clotilde, Norma's confidant. Pallene, Roman proconsul in Gaul. In the sacred forest of the Druids, a religious ceremony is in progress. The visionary Norma will cut the holy mist letters this night and announce the will of the god Iminso. The Gallic warriors march up solemnly. Oroveso, the supreme druid and father of Norma, opens the rite. He and the druids hope that the oracle will prophesy a revolt against the Roman occupiers. Pallene, the proconsul of the Roman occupiers, is accompanied by the centurion Flavione in the forest. Pallene secretly fathered 2 children with Norma, who broke so her vowed chastity as a priestess. For some time he has had a relationship with the younger Adalgisa. Now he has been called back to Rome and wants to take her with him. He tells Flavione about his dream, in which Norma took revenge on him. Norma and the priestesses march up solemnly. Norma declares that the time for an uprising is not yet ripe, because a war cannot yet be won. She cuts the mist letters to question the god. On a bright full moon, Norma begs the moon goddess for peace. Norma's in conflict. She wants to be loyal and call the Gauls to war, if God commands it, but no one knows of her love for Pallene, the Roman leader. When the ceremony is over, everyone leaves. Only Adalgisa remains alone. She expects Pallene, but like Norma she suffers from the conflict of conscience. Pallene appears and begs her to go with him to Rome. Adalgisa hesitates to break her priestess's oath. But finally she promises to come to Pallene's camp the next day. Norma is in her remote house, where her confidant Clotilde raises the 2 children Norma's and Pallene's. Norma has learned that Pallene has been called back to Rome. Adalgisa unexpectedly visits her. She confesses to Norma her love for a man, and wants Norma to free her from her vowed chastity. Norma remembers her own situation when she was in love and follows her request. At that moment, Pallene enters the room. When Norma realizes that Pallene is Adalgisa's lover, she reveals her secret. Both women are in shock. Pallene promises to be faithful to Adalgisa, but she doesn't want to live anymore with Pallene. Norma trembles. She is called to the altar and swears, blind with rage, to take revenge on Pallene, who has to leave the house alone. It is morning. The children are asleep. Norma approaches them with a dagger in her hand. She is unable to kill them. Motherly love prevails. She calls for Adalgisa and suggests that she takes the children to the Roman camp, and to leave with them and Pallene to Rome. But Adalgisa refuses. Instead she wants to go to Pallene and ask him to make up with Norma again. Both are deeply moved and swear their friendship. The Gallic warriors are gathered in the forest. But Oroveso must comfort the warriors. Norma has not yet received any signals from heaven. Meanwhile Norma has learned that Adalgisa's attempt was in vain. On the contrary, Pallene even swore to rob Adalgisa from the temple. Norma trembles with anger and strikes the shield, the sign of war. The ritual of war demands a sacrifice. There is a message that a Roman has been caught trying to enter the temple. He is brought here. Pallene appears in fetters. Norma demands that he be sacrificed by her. But she hesitates. She demands to be left alone with him, where she demands of him to leave Adalgisa. But Pallene is not ready. Norma threatens to sacrifice Adalgisa at the stake. Norma lets the Gauls come back and announces that another sacrifice will end at the stake. It is a priestess who has broken her chastity oath. But she does not name Adalgisa, but accuses herself. Moved, Pallene recognizes Norma's sublimeness and feels again the love believed lost. He is now ready to die with her. Adalgisa asks her father to take care of her children. Disgusted, he refuses. But Norma appeals to his heart and he promises to her. Pallene and Norma climb the stake together.
www.operaInside.com. All about operas. Learn more about this great opera. with interesting facts and great YouTube videos. Visit us.